So, how should a believer respond to the marriage trends and news in this world? How should we think about it? How should we approach it? Because by the time you check the social media space, you see a lot of people who are believers responding to the happenings in many marriages, celebrity marriages, pastors' marriages, like they are unbelievers. They use their rationale, they just use their head. But one thing that the believer must understand is the fact that we are not of this world, even though we are in this world. And the real issue I really want to address is the hopelessness that captures the heart of many believers by the time you begin to see the trends and you begin to think of defensive mechanisms that you will use to protect yourself from the damages that failed marriages offer to people. Let me tell you something. You are in this world, but you are not of this world. You need to understand the fact that the kingdom that we belong to has a template for marriage, has a provision for the success of marriage. And anyone who's going to succeed in marriage must stick to that template, must be ruled and governed by that template. You see, the narrative out there, it's a testament to the fact that people have gone away. We have strayed from the covenant principles. For example, the Bible calls marriage a great mystery that will require a serious mastery. You cannot use your tradition, your culture, your mentality, or your sentiment to operate a marriage and expect it to succeed. Every failed marriage is a result of a deviation from the principles that the scripture gives to us. Let me tell you something. It is not possible for you to do marriage like the scripture lays it down clearly and you fail. It is not possible. So either the marriage was 10 years and it failed, 20 years and it failed, 30 years and it failed, and you're wondering what is the hope for you. The hope for you and I is in the kingdom revelation of what marriage is. And that will be yours and my advantage if we stick to it. For example, the scripture clearly tells us marriage is about Christ and his church. We are the bride of Christ. And there's a way you approach marriage. You cannot approach it like you feel about it. You can't have the mentality of the failures going around and say, I'm going to approach my marriage. I'm going to defend myself against any man that's going to mess around with me, or I'm going to show any woman that is going to try to, I'm going to approach every woman that is going to try to manipulate. I'm going to deal with her. You can't think like that. The template is Christ and his bride. And how will both of them relate? This is just an encouragement to the believer out there. Do not allow the trends to distract you. Let your gaze be on Christ, and you'll be amazed that your own story will be different. God bless you. My name is Pastor Garuba. I'm a relationship coach and a marriage mentor. God bless you.